Well, hello, dears. I am so glad you could join me. Oh, who am I? Why, I'm Cinderella's fairy godmother, of course, and I have such a wonderful story to share with you. It all takes place one Christmas, a short time before Cinderella went to the royal ball and met the prince. Shall we read it together? Now, where is that magic wand? Oh, here it is. When you hear that sound, it means it is time to turn the page. Next, we need a few magical words like bibbidi, bobbidi. Oh, now what was that last word? Oh, yes. Boo. Thank you. Let's begin now. Once upon a Christmas Eve morning, a young lady known as Cinderella sat in her attic room trying on a new holiday wardrobe. She had sewn every gown and coat, not for herself, but for her very dear friends, the mice. Cinderella put the finishing touches on the clothes.
You look just like a princess, Susie. Oh, and how handsome you are, Jacques.
Downstairs, Cinderella's stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizella, were arguing about the decorations for their big Christmas party. Cinderella's stepmother, Lady Tremaine, hushed them.
Now, girls, there is work to do. The whole kingdom never stops talking about that Countess Leroux coming out of nowhere with a grand party. They say she will be visiting this year, so we must outdo her.
Anastasia moaned.
Oh, I'm tired. Let's go get Cinderella and make her do the decorating.
Anastasia and Drizella laughed when they burst into Cinderella's room.
Well, look at the little baby.
This is how you spend your time? Making doll clothes?
Lady Tremaine entered.
Girls, please.
Cinderella handed them 3 packages, carefully wrapped.
Oh, but I did have time to make these for you.
Cinderella had made lovely earrings for Anastasia, a bracelet for Drizella, and a necklace for her stepmother.
Cinderella, you shouldn't have.
Cinderella blushed.
It was no trouble at all, stepmother. I just used a few things left over from
You shouldn't have been so careless with your time. Tonight we are having a few dozen friends over for a party. Perhaps some additional cooking and cleaning might be a better use of your time and talents.
Anastasia grabbed all 3 gifts.
We only wear real jewelry, Cinderella.
She threw them out the window and wiped her hands. Though she was disappointed that her gifts were not appreciated, Cinderella was excited about the night's events.
May I please attend the party, stepmother? After all, it is Christmas.
Yes, Cinderella, if you prepare the party, finish your regular work, and find something suitable to wear, all by tonight.
After Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters left, Jacques whispered to the mice.
We gotta help Cinderella do her work.
All of Cinderella's animal friends pitched in to help her. Her faithful dog Bruno fed the chickens. The chickens gathered hay for Major, the horse. The birds hung the laundry. Perla and Mary mixed up cookie dough. Gus cut it into shapes for Cinderella to bake. When the cookies cooled, of course he tasted a few. Yum, yum! With all the extra help, trimming the tree and decorating the party room was a breeze. Cinderella went into the village for the real jewellery and dresses her stepsisters had ordered. Francois the tailor was delighted when she told him about the party.
My friends and I have a musical quartet. We would be happy to play for you tonight.
Cinderella sighed.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Francois. I just hope I'll be able to hear you play. You see, I haven't even begun to make my party dress.
Francois lifted a green holiday dress from behind the counter.
Why don't you wear this one? A woman just traded it for a new cloak. With a snip here and a stitch there, you shall look magnifique.
As Cinderella finished her errands, Jacques and Gus admired the fine job they and the other mice had done on the Christmas tree.
Isn't Christmassy tree pretty, Gus?
Look, pretty. As he gazed at a shiny red ornament, Jacques suddenly noticed someone was watching them.
Ah, Lucifer!
The vicious cat lunged at Jacques and Gus. He chased the mice through the tree, scattering ornaments and covering himself in popcorn and cranberry strings. Jacques and Gus tried swinging on the wall hangings, but Lucifer clawed after them. In minutes, the decorations were either on the floor or on Lucifer. Oh, Cinderella returned just as her stepmother discovered the room looking as it had in the morning.
I hardly think you'll finish all of this in time.
Oh, but I will, stepmother. Somehow I will.
Overhearing, Anastasia called from upstairs with more work.
Cinderella, help me with my dress.
After attending to her stepsisters, Cinderella had to start the desserts.
And I still have the pies to make.
Despite all the work ahead of her, Cinderella couldn't help smiling at the pumpkin in her kitchen.
You know, Mr. Pumpkin, I once dreamed you became a golden coach. But tonight, you're invited to a party.
When she returned to the party room, Cinderella gasped. It was more beautifully decorated than ever. Cinderella thought the mice and birds had done it.
Oh, thank you for doing this, my dear friends. I don't know how you did it, but thank you so much.
Little did Cinderella realize that her fairy godmother was already helping make her dreams come true. Oh. Finally, Cinderella was ready to greet the first guests. Her stepmother stopped her at the door.
Ready for the party, Cinderella? Oh, dear. You didn't intend to wear that dress, did you? Why, it's quite unsuitable.
Drizella nudged Cinderella away. That outfit is so out of fashion. But your everyday dress will be perfect. For serving us, of course. Hurt, Cinderella ran out to the barnyard. She tried to think of the happy Christmas times of her childhood, but even those memories made her feel awfully sad. The animals decided to start Cinderella's Christmas fun early.
What? Gifts? For me? Why, thank you.
There was a bone from Bruno, hair ribbons from the mice, eggs from the hens, and other heartfelt gifts. Cheered by the animals' giving spirit, Cinderella returned to the party with a tray of fresh cookies. She was unaware that cookie-loving Gus had hopped aboard to taste them. Lucifer spotted him instantly and pounced on the tray. Cookies, icing, and eggnog rained on the guests like a heavy snow. An important-looking lady brushed icing from her hair. That cat has certainly ruined this party. Of course, Lucifer hadn't angered the stepmother.
Actually, Countess LaRue, I'm afraid my holiday generosity got the better of me, for it was I who asked Cinderella to help with the party. Sadly, she doesn't quite understand the spirit of Christmas.
Soon most of the tired, sticky guests had gone. Countess LaRue was about to leave when she heard sweet, faint Christmas music. She and Cinderella followed it. When they reached the barnyard, Cinderella saw that it was her friend Francois with his quartet.
Oh, how lovely you all play. But why are you out here?
You know who said our music was only suitable for barn animals. At least out here, the crowd likes us.
Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters arrived as Countess LaRue saw something shining in the moonlight. Oh, earrings, a bracelet, and a necklace with the letter C on them. Cinderella, did you make these? Cinderella wasn't sure what to say.
Yes, but
But they're superb, just like the latest style in Paris. The stepmother was puzzled.
Are you quite certain, Countess? Cinderella's little treasures are homemade.
That is precisely why they're so precious. They are handcrafted out of love. Only selfish fools with no taste would discard them. May I keep this necklace? The stepmother fumbled.
Of course. I insist.
Anastasia and Drizella rushed up to Countess LaRue.
you may have the earrings too.
And the thing she gave to, that necklace.
Countess LaRue carefully put each piece of jewelry on, as if each piece was made of the finest gold. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Cinderella. Cinderella brightened.
Oh, you're very welcome. But please, forgive me for spoiling the Christmas celebration.
My dear child, this turned out to be a very lovely celebration. No fancy frills, just a sense of peace and giving. Lady Tremaine, you should thank Cinderella for reminding us about the true spirit of Christmas. The music stopped. No one said a word. The stepmother peered at Cinderella through angry eyes.
Of course, madam, yes. Thank you, Cinderella.
The stars shone so bright, the barnyard seemed sprinkled with magic. The quartet played a beautiful holiday tune, and Anastasia sang along until Drizella pinched her to stop.
Ouch!
Next, the quartet played a joyous carol. Cinderella served dessert to Countess LaRue. This is wonderful pie, dear. And believe me, I know quite a lot about pumpkins. The mice were still buzzing about the stepmother's first ever thank you. Oh, Jacques didn't think she meant it, but he did think it was nice just to hear it.
Oh, happy Christmassy gift for Cinderella and for nice too.
Oh,